The single fastest way to change your life, and I do not care what anybody says, right? I'm speaking from personal experience, how I've made quantum leaps in my life, in my income, in my relationships. The single fastest way to do a complete 180 on your life is to change your environment for a couple of reasons. The first thing is we identify with our environment. So every massive change made in your life has something to do with your identity. It's on the identity level. This is where we make quantum changes, right? Meaning changes that we didn't foresee, right? We're a collapsing time. When you change your environment, when you move, right? And changing your environment doesn't always have to mean moving physical locations, but changing the people that you're around, right? Literally isolating yourself in a productive way. We can talk about what that looks like, but when you change your environment, you change your sense of self, right? You are removing the things that you identify with, and you essentially have what is a clean slate to be one with yourself, to rethink all of your actions, to rethink your direction in life, right? And I'm going through something similar right now. I just moved out of the basement that I was in. You know, I'm doing some short-term rentals right now. I'm thinking about how I can, move around even further, but really, every time that I've done this, whether it was for school, when I went to go do my business degree, or even right now, like that is the single fastest way to light a fire under yourself and to realize how real the stakes are and how little time you have. Change your environment, folks. For real, change your environment, right? And this might be another video, but when I talk about the costs of winning, the price of success, most people know what they have to do. They know that the friends they're around aren't good for them. They know that the environment they're in is not good for them. And they can see it. Just look around at your life. This is what you have identified with has brought you. And ask yourself if you're satisfied with it. And you're probably not if you're watching this deep down. Like, you might be comfortable with it, but not uncomfortable enough to leave. And that is the trap. That is the trap of 99% of people. Literally 99 out of 100 people in a line. They don't like where they are, but they're too comfortable to leave, right? And when we talk about the price of winning, the price of success, because there is a price, because this is about sacrifices, sacrificing who you used to be, sacrificing the things that bring you immediate pleasure and temporary pleasure, right? That is the price, right? It's that you're going to lose some people. You're going to lose touch with an environment, with the people, places, and things that you used to identify with. But this is why self-belief is so critical, and an abundance mindset is so critical, because people talk about that a lot, an abundance mindset. The reason why that's so important is because you genuinely have to believe in the core of your being that there's better waiting for you on the other side of this uncomfortable, dark time, uncertainty. You genuinely have to believe that, because there is. Life gets better, right? But you have to have a lot of belief in that, a lot of faith in that, and a lot of self-belief, belief in yourself, to be able to will that blessing, that desired reality into existence. That's the only way you're going to take this leap of faith. But if you are, right, and this is the takeaway, if you are in an environment that does not reflect your desired reality, which you are probably not, it is time to make serious change. When we talk about massive action, it's doing things that were completely off the table before, right? That were completely off your next set of moves, right? Which will likely mean taking a leap of faith and moving out of your environment. If you live with your parents, get out of there, right? Go rent a room somewhere. If you have friends that aren't talking about how to get rich and actually drawing up plans and actually following through on those plans, you need to stop associating with them, right? The people who really love you and who have great intentions will always be there, right? For when you're ready, right? Or they'll figure out a way to demonstrate the fact that they are on their purpose. But for right now, you need to focus on you. And I would don't wait for chaos. And this is a mistake I made several times in my life. Do not wait for chaos and pain to make drastic change in your life. That's not the way you want to do things, right? Because you'll leave a trail of chaos. Literally, like, you will leave a trail of hurt and chaos, and you will hold that with you. And that's not how you want to be able to move through life. You want to move through life with ease, right? Which you can. You want to move through life in the current of success, not against the current, not with resistance. right? And so the way you do that is you stop waiting for chaos and pain and destruction in your life in order to make a huge change. You have to do that now. Like now. There's only now. My speaking campaign, I'm actually on the road right now, getting ready to discuss my next speaking engagement. And the title of that speaking campaign that I'm going to be doing at universities and corporate events and stuff like that is called Now or Never, because there literally is now or never. And when you internalize that one thing, your life changes. When you actually internalize it and embody it, your life changes, right? Your life changes. I put a video on things I learned from hypnotizing millionaires. One of those things, there were 7 things in there. Really, really important. Go watch that video if you haven't already. One of the things is a sense of urgency. All successful people have a sense of urgency. They never allow themselves to get comfortable, and they do not believe in the concept of later when it comes to priorities, right? They're good at identifying priorities, and what's not priority, for sure, you can defer that to later. But as for your life goals, which we take very seriously on this channel and in this work, as for your life goals, there is no later, there is only now. So act like it. Act like it. Right? Go take the leap of faith. How many stories have you heard of successful people who, when they talk about how they got there, you know, maybe they had to sleep in a car, or maybe they took a leap of faith and moved to LA or whatever it is. Of course, you don't have to be that extreme. Like you got to be tactical and calculated about things as much as you can, but you also can't calculate everything, right? What you can calculate, very real, in real time, is that whatever you're doing right now and whoever you're hanging around right now is not working for you. And again, if you're dissatisfied with the life that you have, it is a result of the 5 people you are exchanging energy with the most. It is a result of the 5 people you are exchanging energy with the most, and not just around, but mental and spiritual energy, right? Who are you thinking about? Who are you having these conversations in your head with? Right? If not your future self, if not God, if not the universe, and who are you talking to? And what are you talking to them about? Your life is a direct reflection of that. And clearly you're watching this video because to some degree you are dissatisfied with that life. So remove yourself now. Remove yourself from these people. Remove yourself from these surroundings. Go, like, it is better to be alone than to be in an environment, a family environment, or around people, friends, whatever you want to call them, who are not doing anything with their lives, and you can see it. Stop lying to yourself, please. Stop blinding yourself. I'm talking to my old self right now. Stop blinding yourself by history you've had with people or history you have with an environment, right? Sometimes the whole plan we have about sitting tight for a few years and saving up money is not going to work, right? There's such thing as, so when it comes to making a quantum leap, why they call it a quantum leap is because when it comes to quantum physics, you collapse space and time, right? So the things you thought would take you 10 years can be achieved in a year, can be achieved in 18 months, in 2 years. But you have to do things that were previously off the table for you, right? And so the takeaway again is to physically get up and move somewhere else. Move cities, move states, move provinces, move countries, right? Move social media platforms, literally move, right? To a place where people cannot find you, because what happens is it unleashes a sense of intuition, a sense of massive action that you've always had in you, but for some reason, subconsciously, you're limiting yourself because of a desire to preserve what is, to preserve the very comfort that is killing you and killing your dreams in real time, and you are behind. In a world that is always moving forward, if you're staying still and you're comfortable, whether it's in a job or an environment or in a friend group, you are behind. And have faith in this generous universe, the one that brought you here, right? Have faith that there's better on the other side, because there is. That is what an abundance mindset is that there will always be more. There is always more than enough, right? And you have to give the universe an opportunity to prove that by getting out of your comfort zone, literally. But most people will hear it, but they won't do it, right? Take a leap of faith, guys. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.